Welcome to Yester Quickies, a speedy culinary trip back in time. Today we're traveling to 1959 to discover artichokes au gratin. You're gonna love it. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Jill and this is Yester Kitchen. Got another quickie for you. So we are right in the middle of our Thanksgiving series. And today I have a fabulous side dish straight out of 1959. Artichokes au gratin. Au gratin is pretty much anything with cheese and or breadcrumbs that are browned, and this is gonna be fabulous. So let's try something new for your Thanksgiving table. Okay, the first thing I have here are 2 packages of frozen artichokes. They usually come in 8 or 9 ounces, and I cooked them to the package directions. What I did was I drained off all the liquid. You want this liquid because there is your artichoke flavor. Now I'm gonna add some milk. I like whole milk, especially since we're cooking in the 50s. And you wanna pour just enough until you get 2 cups of liquid, which is right about there. Okay, now we've got a saucepan, medium-high heat. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a 1/4 cup or a half a stick, same thing, of butter. And we're gonna let that start melting. Okay, now we're all melting. Look at that happy little butter. Now to this, you're gonna add a half a teaspoon of pepper and a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of dry mustard, very, very popular ingredient. I'm just gonna give it a little whisk so it all mixes together. Sorry for the scraping noise. Sorry, as I was saying, dry mustard was a very, very popular ingredient in the 50s and the 60s. And actually, I still kind of love it now. Now to this, we are gonna add 1/3 cup of flour. And you can just add that all in and just start stirring right away. And you're just gonna kind of create a roux, you know, fat, butter. This is how we're gonna thicken up our sauce. And now remember our artichoke milk? Well, that's gonna go in here now. Please use a whisk, because it's the only way you're really gonna get that all mixed together, and you're just gonna wanna go until it starts to thicken, you know, like a beautiful, beautiful artichoke cream sauce would. Our mixture is thickening up. Look at that beautiful thing, and it really only took maybe about 2 or 3 minutes. So just keep an eye on it on medium heat and you are golden. So now what we're gonna do is we are gonna take our pot off the heat, get that out of the way. And you're just gonna put it right on your counter. So now we're gonna finish up our sauce. I have one adorable little egg that we're just gonna beat up really, really quickly. And we are gonna add it to our sauce. But you don't wanna add it right to the sauce because you might have some scrambled eggs. So all you wanna do is take a little bit of your sauce and stir it into your eggs, and that kind of gets it to the temperature, the eggs to the temperature of the sauce. You still wanna use your whisk, and you're gonna whisk that egg right in. And in addition, it wouldn't be au gratin without cheese. So I have 1/3 cup of shredded, I missed some, you don't wanna miss any cheese. Shredded Swiss cheese. And you're just gonna whisk that around. It does not take long to melt whatsoever. And we are done. So now I have a nice, big, beautiful casserole dish. And remember our artichokes? We're just gonna go ahead and spread this along the bottom. You want your artichokes in just one single layer. Don't pile them all up because this way they'll all cook neatly and all have just so much sauce on every single one of them. So this dish reminds me of our artichoke bites that we did. Do you remember that? I just absolutely love artichokes, and I love finding recipes that are really new and inventive with artichokes. So all that's left is to take this glorious, glorious cheese sauce and pour it all over your artichokes. And you know what? I gotta be honest, if you just had some macaroni and put this on, you would have some pretty amazing macaroni and cheese. But today, we are doing a side dish of artichokes. So you wanna just spread that all around and make sure it's all covered. And now we're gonna add to it what it takes to become an au gratin. I have another 3/4 cup of shredded Swiss cheese, which I am just gonna put all over the place. And by the way, I have an oven set at 450. You are gonna cook it high, but you're not gonna cook it long at all. And I also have 2 tablespoons. I like fresh, you can buy store-bought if you like, of breadcrumbs. And now we have our breadcrumb and cheese requirement. So I am going to take this beautiful, beautiful dish. I cannot wait to try it. And put it in the oven for just 15 minutes. So we will check in when it comes out of the oven. Here we are, fresh out of the oven. One thing I forgot to mention is right before you put it in the oven, sprinkle a little paprika on top because it just needs a little pop of color. Here it is, artichokes au gratin. Such a great and different side dish for your Thanksgiving table, or any time of the year for that matter. So let's dive in. Got my plate, got my spoon, and I've got this casserole, which looks just fabulous, and I promise you tastes even better. Cheese and artichokes. What more can you possibly want? Thanks for stopping by. You can share your recipes or make your requests by joining my Facebook group. Have you made one of my dishes? I would love to see it. Tag me on Instagram or Facebook. I'll see you in the next video.